He looks extremely
Big
focused.
touch of gloves there, yeah.
I think he's going to be a bit of an explosive on this.
Conor switching quite a bit already there. He's pushed up against the fence now. Good knee there from Jake.
That was a great knee. Right to the midsection.
Oh, and he went for a high kick there, just clipped his head.
I'd like to see a bit more guard. I'd like to see a bit more guard from Conor here. He needs to put he needs to get his hands up.
Yeah, he keeps switching orthodox and southpaw, and I don't really think that's working too well. He's covering up at this stage.
It's very hard to see what style he actually has here. You can see it's some kind of karate background, like you say.
Yeah, I'm a little bit concerned about his footwork there, the way he's bouncing quite high. If he takes a big low kick there while he's doing that, he's quite likely to come off his feet.
So Jake taking the centre of the cage straight away, really pushing the fight.
Referee Paul Crossley, of course, a Thai and K1 fighter himself, so very experienced referee for a K1 bout as well as MMA.
Yeah, he's a very, very good referee. Jake definitely looks the more composed of the two so far.
He's standing his ground. Conor seems to be circling left and right a lot, and Jake just seems to be pushing down the line and ended up on the fence with him. But not a bad kick thrown there for Conor.
It's hard to believe that this kid's 14-year-old. He's very, very composed.
Yeah, landed that right knee quite a few times now. I think that's going to take its toll on the body there. Take out the gas tank. It's difficult to fight, and he's had quite a few of those shots to the body.
Yeah, you can see a bit of red marks on his stomach as well now. So, from Hammer perspective, what do you think Sean will be saying to Jake?
More of the same, I'd imagine. He's fighting the right fight for this. I think Conor needs some corner advice there. He needs to push forward a little bit, stop the circling, stop the switching really, and get his guard tighter. Yeah,
he definitely does.
I've noticed he's kind of looking for single shots a bit more as well, whereas Jake seems to be working some nice combinations.
Yeah, he seems to. He's pushing forward very well. He's got really good footwork, and like I say, it's hard to believe that he's actually 14-year-old.
Yeah.
But it's great to see.
Obviously paid off all that sparring in the gym.
Yeah, I'd say sparring with Conor Hignett can be an eye-opener for anybody. Obviously, his coach Sean has got a big background in K1.
So moving into the second round now. 3 3-minute rounds.
Once again, Conor coming out with that unorthodox style.
Spinning kick there, attempted, but he was well out of range, but good to see him try. Ooh, good knee again.
Oh, nice.
Seems to work better when he's pushing forwards, I think. He's tried starting at range. And a head kick landed there.
Beautiful head kick, absolutely beautiful. I think Conor needs to just compose himself a little bit more. He keeps flying in and getting caught, and allowing Jake to really put pressure on him then.
Yeah, he's working the body shots around the side, but Conor there, big knee again to the body. Quite possibly going to get an 8 count here. Yeah. No, he's letting it go. He's letting it go.
He's got to stop putting his head down. He's asking for the knees.
Yeah, I'll be looking to capitalise on that with that right knee there.
Definitely, yeah. He's ducking in every single time. Jake pushing forward really well again. He takes good control.
Yeah, Conor bringing the knee up there, but it was more for separation than a shot. And he's dropped. I didn't see a shot there. Was that a slip?
He seemed to be a slight left hand, but I think it was more of a slip than anything.
Firing back now, though.
Yeah, he's putting a bit more pressure on. This is what we need to see from Conor. And Once again, good referee in there with a very clean break. So he's ducking in again. He's got to be very careful with that.
So coming up to the end of the round now. How do you have this one scored then, Jamie?
I've got the first 2 rounds definitely going to Jake. I think he's put a lot of pressure on. I don't think he's done enough to make it a 10-8, but I'd say both
particularly
10-9
with the
rounds.
K1 style of scoring as well, you know, everything counts so as a point, doesn't it? So
it does indeed, yeah. And I mean,
certainly landed the most shots.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Connor's he's landing some shots, but as he's landed, he's opened himself up, and he is getting quite a few in the face then. But he's doing well, and he's you know, Jake's putting a lot of pressure on him.
Like you say, for 14 years old, tremendous amount of talent there. Yeah, he's.
I'd like to see where these sort of lads will be in 4 years' time, because I tell you, if they get into the MMA scene as well, from a young age of being 14 in his first fight, they can go somewhere. And that's what, like I say, Sean does that really well with his lads. He gets them in very young.
Yeah, it's good to see. I mean, I'm the same style. I like to put guys into K1 fights, into grappling tournaments before they get into an MMA fight. I think people jump in quite soon, and it's a case of sharpening all the tools, I think.
Definitely, yeah.
Before taking that step into a full MMA fight. So here we go, round 3.
Ooh, it's a nice head kick, but just missed. You see Connor's jumping in and really getting caught, though. That's the problem.
Yeah, he just seems to get in close, hold on and punch around the sides, which is not having a great effect. He's only really landing those shots on the shoulders. Another right knee to the body there, and again.
He's got some great knees.
And again, 3 knees to the body. He's obviously realised that's working, Jake, and he's continuing to do more of the same. High kick attempts again. He's a little bit out of range of those high kicks.
Yeah, I'd like to see him step in a little bit more before he throws his kick, but he's looking good though, and that was a nice kick to the kidneys.
Sort of kidney area there, yeah.
Never a nice thing, a kidney kick, are they?
Seen many fights finished with them.
See, I'd like to see that jabber used a bit more.
He went for the high kick there. He was caught on the guard, but
spinning back
first
fist.
real attempt I've seen at anything like that from Connor. Yeah, a good back fist there as well.
Connor is a tough kid, though. You can see this. He's a real tough kid.
He's took some punishment and he's still going. You know, give him his dues. He's
absolutely, yeah.
Not the most technical fighter, but certainly a tough competitor. You know, he's defended that high kick really well then as well.
Great refereeing again there.
He does seem to be pushing further forward. I think his corner probably said to him, you know, you might be 2 rounds down now. This round you've really got to push forward. So he's taking that advice.
He's taking a bit of punishment.
He's on
here,
the fence
though.
again now, eating knees.
He took a couple of knees to the body there. I think they really took its toll on him. Oh, turning his back on Jake there. Got to be very careful doing that.
So an excellent display there for 2 extremely young men, both fresh into the MMA, the martial arts scene, not the MMA scene. K1, of course.
Absolutely. It's great to see, isn't it? Like I say, 2 young lads really going at it. And you know, Connor, like I say, he wasn't the most technical, but he definitely took some punishment.
Very tough lad. You know, he kept coming forward throughout the fight.
So who have you got as a winner for this then, Darren?
I think it's got to be Jake.
Yeah, I've got to agree with you on
Can't
this.
see it going another way really with the number of shots landed. But a valiant effort from the young man.
It was indeed, absolutely. So a debutant win for Jake Larrier.
Good win there for Jake. Now I'm afraid I've got to disappear, Jamie, because I'm actually cornering the next fight. It was meant to be on later, but they switched things around. So I'm going to leave you to the mic, and I believe Sean Martin will be joining you shortly.
He shall be.